Hi everybody and welcome to FabTax. I'm Rosemary and today I'm excited to share another farmhouse fall Dollar Tree DIY. Today I have a cute little cloche in traditional colors with a pumpkin on top and a buffalo check bow. This DIY would make a great table or mantle top decor piece. And like our last mantle / tabletop decor DIY, also seen here, today's project also features a surprise material. If you would like to see our reversible fall sign project or the other videos in our farmhouse fall series, I have supplied links to those in the description box below. Also in the description box is a complete material list for this project. As always, we'd like to thank our subscribers and all those who have viewed, liked, commented, and shared our videos. Your participation really does help our channel grow, and your support is very much appreciated. If you are not a subscriber and like what you see, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you join the family. And with that, let's get started. To start, I took this glass candlestick from the Dollar Tree and also this magnetic canister, also from the Dollar Tree. And I removed the magnetic backing just by using a screwdriver to pry off the back, and then it peeled right off. Then I just took some E6000 glue and put it at the top of the candlestick, and then took the canister and placed it on top. Once the glue was dry, I painted both the canister and the candlestick with black chalk paint. You can use paint on or spray. And now for the surprise material. This is a gutter strainer, and it is found at either Lowe's or Home Depot. I purchased this one at Lowe's for $2.88, and you can find it right in the section that has gutters and drain pipes. And you can see how it perfectly fits right into that Dollar Tree magnetic canister. For this project, I'm going to paint the strainer with an off-white chalk paint. After the strainer was painted and dried, I applied a faux finish with brown and black craft paint, and then also something that's new to me, using cinnamon to create a rust effect. What I did first was take some Waverly chalk paint in the color truffle and dry brush it around the strainer, just in different spots, marking it up to give it a distressed look. I also added in some of the black, just a little bit of black craft paint as well. Then to add a rust effect, I used some Mod Podge, dabbing it around the strainer in different spots that would get rusty in natural conditions. Then I just dabbed on some cinnamon over top of the Mod Podge. Just regular old cinnamon, and it creates this wonderful rust effect. It even has that grainy, granular texture that rust has. I understand this technique has been floating around for a little while now, but the first time I saw it was on a new channel called Our Green Acres that is hosted by a husband and wife team named Ben and Teresa. Now, the interesting thing about Ben and Teresa is that they have recently sold their home in the city and moved out to the country, and they are chronicling their life in the country and on their farm through posts to their YouTube channel. They have some really neat experiences to share and all kinds of great how-to tips, as well as several, Teresa does several DIYs, farmhouse DIYs, and in one of those she used this technique. That's the first time I saw it. So she, like this, where she uses some brown and black paint, and then goes over to create a rust effect by the use of some Mod Podge, and then placing some cinnamon on top of that. I put a link in the description box below to their channel if you'd like to go over there and check it out. I just love this method. I was having a lot of fun with it. You can see here I just started to slap the Mod Podge on and throw the cinnamon right on top. I was making a big mess and having a great time. But, then I just kept going back over, kind of just getting it with the little cinnamon, a little brown paint, a little black paint, and just going over the whole strainer till it gave me, got that right distressed look and that right rusted effect. I'd be interested to see how many folks have seen this method before or have used it. So if you have seen it or used it before, leave me a message in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so here is my painted candlestick holder and magnetic canister combo. And now I'm going to put in some of this floral foam that I got from the Dollar Tree. It comes in these little cup-shaped forms, and I just measured to see what the size would be. It's about half the size of that little form that comes from the Dollar Tree, and then I just popped that right into the canister and added some hot glue, and then added some moss to the top to hold the moss onto the form. Okay, so I got this Queen Anne lace stem in orange from the Dollar Tree, and I just took 3 of the flowers off of this. I chose the ones that had those green leaves around them, and just pushed the leaves up to the top because I want those to be way up to the top of the stems when I use them in the cloche, and cut them to about 4 inches in length. And then I also took these, I think they call them grass with flower, in this shade. There's several different shades, so it's like this kind of greenish yellow shade. And I cut those after pulling the grass part way up around the little, I don't know what you would call those, frond, I guess. I pulled it way up to the frond, the grass part right up to the frond, and then I snipped right below the grass, so you can see it has short little stems there. So then I took the 3 orange stems and added them right to the middle of the arrangement. Then I took my grassy fronds and created a circle around the orange flowers just by inserting those all the way around. Next I went back and gave the fronds and grass a haircut, snipping them all, both the grass and the fronds, below the orange flowers. So, made certain that they were all came in a little shorter than the orange flowers did. So if the orange flowers are about 4 inches, these are about 3.5 inches. So you can see better here how I've cut them all down below the height of the orange flowers. And now I'm going back and hot gluing those cut fronds in where the spaces are. Still wasn't liking that too much, so I went back and gave it a little more of a haircut and cut several of the fronds so that there were varying lengths of fronds. So I would cut off maybe about half of them. I cut so that they were a little shorter, and then I took the cut pieces again and glued them back in to make varying lengths around the arrangement. Once I was happy with the arrangement, I added the strainer to create the cloche. And I just did that, as you saw, by just kind of pulling it out, opening it up, and then just sliding it around, tucking the one side under the other, and then pressing down into the styrofoam base. And there you can see how it comes all together, a rustic cloche with a miniature bouquet in traditional fall colors inside. To top it all off, I couldn't resist using one of these little pumpkins from this wonderful pumpkin stem that they have at the Dollar Tree. And I just took off one of the pumpkins and hot glued it right to the top. And then I felt like, well, I think it does need a little leaf on top. So I took one of the leaves from the Queen Anne lace and created a little pumpkin stem or a pumpkin leaf. And then to finish it all off, just wrapped it with a piece of the buffalo check ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. Just hot glued it in place with that cute little pumpkin. And then that's just just the flat ribbon, gluing it in place. And then I'm going to add a little buffalo check bow. For the bow, I just made 2 loops and then put a piece of wire in the middle just to pinch it down. And for the center part, I just took a small piece of the ribbon, folded it in half, and then just hot glued the back and wrapped that folded piece of ribbon around to create that center piece of the bow. And then I just hot glued the bow onto the ribbon. And then there you have it. Voila! A little rustic pumpkin-topped cloche in traditional fall colors made out of various items from the Dollar Tree and a $2.88 gutter strainer from Lowe's. I hope you have enjoyed this latest video in our Farmhouse Fall Dollar Tree DIY series. We have much more planned for upcoming videos in this series, so if you aren't already subscribed, you may want to do so that you can see them as soon as they're published. If you like this video, please remember to give us a thumbs up, and please share with any family and friends you think might also enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.